Hello everyone. Today I'm going to discuss about tokens in Python. First of all, we need to go through Python character set. Python character set is a valid set of characters that Python programming language can support. It contains letters including capital letters and small letters, digits from 0 to 9, and then comes some special symbols like space and different operators like addition operator, subtraction, exponential symbol, comment, integer division. So all these operators comes under these special symbols. And also white space is also included in Python character set. It contains blank space, no line, tabs, etc. Then comes tokens in Python. So the smallest individual unit in any programming language, we can call it as a token or a lexical unit. Tokens can be classified into five: keywords, identifiers, literals, operators, and punctuators. So these are the five tokens. First one, keywords. Keywords are the words having special meaning and functions, which means these are reserved words defined by a programming language, either the compiler or interpreter. And the user cannot use these keywords as identifiers. Some examples of keywords include the programming construct like a class, for, if, else. So all these constructs having some special predefined meaning. And in Python, only three keywords start with a capital letter. That is true, false, and none. All other keywords start with a small letter only. Next one is identifiers. Identifiers represent the user-defined names for variables, functions, or some other objects like classes or dictionaries. And we are having some rules, naming rules for identifiers. So while we are choosing a particular variable as an identifier, we have to follow these naming rules. So we need to go through these rules. An identifier can be a combination of lowercase, uppercase, or integers, or a combination of any. It means it can be an alphanumeric word. Next point, identifier should not start with digits. Then, identifier name can be start with lowercase or uppercase or underscore symbol. And only one special character allowed in identifier, that is underscore symbol. No other special characters or symbols are allowed. The last point, identifier name should not be a keyword. So these are the five rules that we need to follow while choosing an identifier. Some identifier examples are here like this. So underscore symbol can be treated as a character. So it can comes at the beginning. It is a valid identifier. But instead of this one, if I am writing like one my file means this one is an invalid identifier because in this rule we can see it must not start with the digits, but here I am starting with a digit. So this one is an invalid identifier. So we have to pick valid identifiers and invalid identifiers based on these rules. Then the next token is literals. Literals are data items having fixed values or constant values. And different types of literals in Python includes string literals, numeric literals, Boolean literals, collection literals, and then special literal. So numeric literals contains integer, float, and complex numbers. Whereas collection literals includes list, tuple, set, and dictionary. So these collection literals we will discuss in those corresponding chapters. So we can see the other, we need to go through the other literals. First one, numeric literals. It includes values such as integers, floating point numbers, and complex numbers. Integers means whole numbers. Floating point numbers means decimal numbers. And complex numbers means it is a composite type number having two parts. The first one part we can call it as a real part, and the second part we can call it as an imaginary part. So this 2 plus 3j is a complex number. It is a combination of both real part and imaginary part. And the imaginary part can be represented with the small letter j. Next one, Boolean literal. It represents the truth values, only two values, that is either true or false. True indicates 1 and false indicates 0. Then comes string literals. String is a sequence of characters and it can be defined with either in single quotes or in double quotes in Python. And we can perform a lot of operations on strings, and that we will discuss in the string chapter. Then, string literals can either be single line strings or multi line strings. So, what do you mean by the single line strings or multi line strings? Single line strings must terminate in a single line or in one line. For example, text1 is equal to hello world. So, this is my string. The variable name is text1 and I am assigning the hello world value to this variable. So, this is a single line string because this string terminates in a particular line, a single line. And here I am using a built-in function, len function, that is length function in Python. In Python, in order to get the size of a string, we can use this len function. So within this one, we can pass this variable text1. So it will produce the size, or it will retrieve the length or size of the string. How can we calculate this length? We can count it manually. It means the number of characters in this particular string. For example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Here, space is the sixth character. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So, this text to one string having length 11, including space. So, we need to count space also while counting the size. Space can be treated as a character. Then comes multi-line strings. It will spread across multiple lines. For example, if I want to represent my string in 2 lines, what can I do? Either I can use a backslash at the end of line 1, or I can put my string in triple quotes. So these are the two ways for representing these multi-line strings. Either I can use backslash at the end of first line, or otherwise I can use triple quotes. Then a special literal is there, that is none. It indicates the absence of a value. It doesn't mean that the value is equal to 0 or error or false, but it simply indicates the absence of a value. That I will show you how it comes in the ideally. For example, if I am taking a value, a is equal to 2, it means I am assigning the value to variable a. And when I am trying to check the value, I will get it as a. Instead, if I am writing like this, a is equal to none. So none is a special literal in Python. It indicates absence of value. So it means I am not passing any value. And then I am trying to check the value of a means I can't see any answer. No error messages, no zero, nothing. But it means that the absence of value. So here in shell mode or interactive mode, if I am typing like this or I am checking the none value, I can't see anything. Even that word none is not here. But if I am using normal mode or script mode and I am typing like this, a is equal to none. So we know in normal mode or script mode, if we want to print something, we want to display something, we have to use print function. And then the output will be displayed in the shell mode or interactive mode. If I am trying to display the answer of a, the value of a, I need to save it with a .py extension, some file name .py extension. So I can see the answer as none. So listen. So in the shell mode, if I am typing, I can't see anything. Here, no value. it means absence of value. But if I am doing the same code in uh, normal mode or script mode, I can see the answer as none. So if we are using print, the answer comes as none, otherwise no value. So none is a special character in Python. It indicates absence of some value. Then the next token, that is operators. It includes arithmetic operators like addition operator, subtraction operator, multiplication operator. We can call it as asterisk symbol. Then comes normal division operator, or it returns quotient during division operation. Then comes remainder operator or modulus operator. It returns a remainder value. Then comes integer division operator or floor division operator. So it will discard the decimal part if any in the quotient value. Then comes repetition operator. Like that, bitwise operators are there. So AND operator is there, OR operator is there. Then exponent operator is there. Shift operators, left shift, right shift. Identity operators, is not. Relational operators are there. Greater than, less than or equal to, greater than or equal to, equal to, equal to. It means equivalency operator, and then comes not equal to. Logical operators and or not. Assignment operator equal to. So A equal to 2 means we are assigning value 2 to A. But if I want to check the equivalency of two variables, means I need to use this equivalency operator, double equal to symbol. That is, if A equal to B, it means we are comparing the values of those two variables. If both the values are same, it will return true. So relational operators return Boolean output. It means either true or false. Then comes membership operators, in and not in operators. So it retrieves the presence of a particular character in that sequence data type. The last token is punctuators, and these are symbols used to organize sentence structures like these symbols. So that's all about tokens. So we have 5 tokens: keywords, identifiers, literals, operators, and punctuators. That's all. Thank you.